Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I'm the Red Barons Gaming YT, and today we will be flying out the Mackie C202 Series 2. This is a rank 3 battle rating 4.0 Italian fighter that was released during the Regia Aeronautica update, which don't even ask me when that was years ago. But I never really ended up flying this thing until now because it's the second vehicle in one of those packs of aircraft, kind of like the BF-109G pack per se. Like you have the G6, G14, G10, you know, like that. But it was the second one. There's Series 1, Series 2, this is Series 2. I started flying it mainly because I just like the way it looks. The Series 1 is a 3.0, while this is a 4.0. Series 1 is armed with 12.7s and 7.7s. This is armed with two 20 mils and two 12.7s on the nose. But flight characteristic wise, they both fly the same. It's just a battle rating difference and armament difference. That's the only difference. And you're about to see why this video is called the Flying Spaghetti Monster. There's a meme. I'm not really going to go over it, but Italian stuff is like flying spaghetti monsters or spaghetti cannons or spaghetti guns or stuff like that. But the flying spaghetti monster is what this thing pretty much is at 4.0 and below. This thing is very maneuverable for a fighter. It is powered by a BF-109's engine. It's a Daimler-Benz, I believe 6.0. It's either a 6.0, it might be a 6.05 or a 6.03. I don't know. It's not the 6.01. So it might be the DB603, I believe. I don't really know. I haven't looked under the hood yet. But this is a later video. I've been playing it for quite some time already today, so it's relatively upgraded now. Cannons and 12.7s. I use air target belts for both of them. I just find they work out well. They're Beretta Safat 12.7s and MG151 20 mils. We're over Sicily, so it's pretty fitting that I'm flying over this. And we're just climbing out. We've got a quadruple squad of 264s up top side bombing. And I end up not actually seeing a whole lot for the majority of this fight because I was pretty high and there were only a few aircraft that were not as high. So, yeah. That's about how that went. But yeah, so now, before I start getting into combat, I will be, sorry about that. I will be, talking about me reaching 100 subs. I'm currently sitting at 105 subs, so that means the drawing for the XP38 or the A5m5 Ko will be done Friday. So I've got names. I've got a few names already, about 8 or 9 of people I know, and I'll just put some others in and just check how it works. So yeah, there's a B-25 that just flew by me, but yeah. So, yes, here we are. First target presents itself. It is a Typhoon, and we all know that Typhoons are armed with 20 mils, 4 of them. I'm only armed with 2. I do a head-on pass here, roll out of the way, pull a bit of a rudder maneuver there. He flies right into him and promptly gets wiped out. He wasn't expecting that. I was then eyeballing this P-63 over here, but you'll see why in a second, why I don't end up going after him. I was pretty much the only pilot up here really that could have dealt with him quickly and efficiently, and I have no problem dogfighting P-63s. I mean, last night I had a very good fight that I might use in a separate video where I ended up having a really long, very cool dogfight with a guy, and that went very well. But here's the Spitfire. He's the main reason. Spitfire gets on your ass and this thing, you're pretty much done. So I tried to do another head-on thing. I don't know why it didn't credit that as a crash. I mean, he clearly hit me, but whatever. I'm still flying, he's still flying. We, didn't do hardly anything to each other. He climbed. I had a really bad angle here. I'd take a pretty decent pop from, I think that might have been a 20 mil and some 7.7 that he has. So I was going to turn, but I knew that if I did that, I'd be dead because it's a Spitfire. So I bail on him. I haul ass towards the deck, and then I see this B-25 with a 190 on his tail. Uh, B-25 has no clue that I'm here. He's too worried about that 190 on his tail, so he's firing his machine guns at him, leaving me with upstairs uh, to go join the party upstairs. So I decide to do that. I promptly come in. He's pretty much dead here, and I go in, get a crit hit, pull up right over his wreckage, and it slams into the briny deep. So yeah, there comes that Spitfire again. I end up wheeling out of the area, take another good hit, blow something off of him, take more damage. And this is when my plane starts to suffer pretty noticeable control issues. I can tell that that Spitfire is also having control issues. Could have had the kill there, but couldn't get the nose up in time. I see a Typhoon coming in, so I decide that I will take him head on. That, of course, doesn't end well. This is why you don't take Typhoons head on. First thing was a exception, but end up setting him on fire. He blows my wing off, slices controls, and shuts my engine down. So I end up going into a bit of a flat spin and hitting the ground. But that was my second kill of the game. Yes. Not bad. That's one reason I really like this. So, on to the results. So, for a shorter video, here's the results. 2 kills, an assist, a couple of critical hits, eye for an eye award, a little bit more modification research. It's just preliminary stuff. So, yes. There you go. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, sorry it's a shorter one. Couldn't really think of many ideas. I hope you all enjoyed the GMV that I made last night, Panzer Battalion. That's just kind of a test for a upcoming movie that I might be making. Still have to work about that, but yeah. Without further ado, I'll leave you there. Thanks for hitting me to 100, and yeah, see y'all in the next video. You've been watching Red Barons with YT, and I'm out.